Hey guys. I don't even know what that was. We were having we froze.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Anyway, Pitmaster here with Court McGee. He's taking a day off today. I did Madonna. He had a pretty hard workout yesterday, but getting ready for his fight with Robert Whitaker. He's in phenomenal shape. Did some beatings yesterday, and then the wheelbarrow beat on him.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're just relaxing on a Sunday. It's a beautiful one, as you can see here in the mountains. We saw Deliverance too. We were watching parts of it.
That actually happened just right up there. Right over there.
Sometimes when we're sleeping, and I don't know where it comes from, I just hear like,
Boy, you sure do got a purty mouth.
Squeal like a pig! Squeal like a pig! I don't know why that resonates here up in the pit. Squeal like a pig! Squeal like a pig!
Boy, you sure do got a purty mouth.
Purty mouth. Purty mouth. That's awkward. It was really awkward. Imagine you guys are camping and then all of a sudden you go do something and you come back and your buddy's being sodomized by a couple of mountain men. What do you do? I mean, how do you respond to that? Well, the arrow worked.
The arrow worked.
Oh man, that was pretty good. But anyway, so we were watching Deliverance and things got really weird. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I try to put it out of my mind and pretend it never happened.
Yesterday.
Yeah, we're moving forward. Anyway, good fights last night. Well, there were fights last night. Let's go from the beginning. The first fight we saw, there's a bunch of fights, but we're going to talk about Ian McCall. Uncle Creepy. He looked phenomenal. Buddy. Man, he looked great. And fast snapping leg kicks, head kicks, fast combinations. Everything was
good
looked
footwork.
Good. Yeah, he's moving. He was moving. It was a good fight. Action packed. Was it fight of the night?
Maybe. It might have been.
I think it might have been fight of the night. If it was, yeah.
It was a great fight.
Yeah, it was really good. Good job, man. So glad to see Uncle Creepy kicking butt like that. I'm sure that'll bring him up a few notches. Go for the title again. He had some pretty good fights with Mighty Mouse already.
Mm-hmm.
So they're no strangers to each other. So that should be fun to watch. Next one I saw, Court didn't, was the girl fight. I don't even know their names, but some Brazilian newcomer to the UFC. I mean, these girls bang. I mean, they came out freaking slugging. I thought they'd be a first-round knockout. I mean, the girl fights are unbelievable. Misha Tate, Ronda, all the girls. Carmouche. Oh, yeah. I mean, these girls kick butt. I mean, their fights are just as good as guy fights. I mean, they're not. This is no WNBA or whatever they have, or the female, basketball league or female whatever. These girls are just bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like no gender, but and then we saw, what was the next one? So Phil Davis, I guess. Phil Davis and Leota. Well, what do you think about that? Who do you think won that?
I don't know. It was close because his striking. Phil was pushing him, but man, I don't know. He was on point. Leota was, but like he was kind of tentative. He did pressure a little bit, and tentative, and he had some beautiful front kicks, some good high kicks. Landed one blitz and a knee into the cage. He missed a knee, but the blitz was on, and Phil took him down, and I think he had the highest percentage of not getting taken down in the UFC.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one.
I don't know. It's a tough one to call.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to call it, I probably would have given it to Leota, but it was just not by much. I mean, Phil got the takedowns. Leota got more strikes, but I mean, neither one of them really pulled the trigger and just went for broke. What's going on? I'll show you what's going on.
Yeah.
What? There's some... Mogan! Alright. Mogan, what are you doing? What are you doing, Morgan? What are you doing, Daisy? We're trying to talk about fights. What are you doing over there? Ginger, what are you doing under there? What are you doing, Mr. Morgan? Okay. All right, guys. So, the doggies are here.
So yeah, tough one to call.
It's a tough one to call.
The takedowns over the striking.
Yeah.
But Phil was still striking. Leota was striking.
Yeah.
I felt like he could have pushed it, but
I think if Leota did that blitz he did, even though it didn't land solid, if he did like 2 or 3 of those around, it would have been a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But he did one the whole fight. And then the last round, I think he won by a larger margin. But the first 2 rounds were, I mean, he did the one blitz. Other than that, it was a jab, 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 couple head kicks.
A couple high kicks, couple of good front kicks.
Yeah, I don't know. That would have been
body kicks.
I mean, it was a tough one to call, and I probably would have given it to Leota just on the strikes, but I'm sure if you're a wrestling based guy, you probably would have given it to Phil. But neither one of them was super decisive, so you can't really argue about the decision. I mean, neither one really pushed for a finish, whether it be a knockout or a submission. Nobody really pushed that hard.
Well,
so
I think Phil was trying to go for a Kimura at one point, but Leota's really good on the ground. So
yeah, I mean, but
he gets to grapple with some of the best guys in the world. So
he took him down 2 times, and that one time he kind of went for a Kimura, but I don't think
he didn't T-wrap the arm or.
I don't think yeah. And then because on the other side of that, you could say, well, Leota tried for a head kick knockout.
That's true.
So, I mean, it went both ways. I mean, so, like I said, if you're a wrestling-based guy...
He had one high kick that was, man, it had some stank on it. It was a little short, but it caught
the arm.
Caught his forearm. Man, it was a nice kick, though.
Yeah. So, with that said, it could have gone either way. I would have gone for Leota, but Phil definitely didn't get dominated, and neither one really pushed the action enough to make it decisive, so...
I'm a karate guy and a wrestler, so I think they both won.
All right, but anyway, so like Dana always says, when he brings you guys into the room, don't leave it to the judges. And these guys left it to the judges, so anything can happen. And then main event, Jose Aldo and the Korean Zombie. I'm not even gonna try to say his name. It's probably something Young or Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I'm not sure, but it was. It wasn't Jose's best performance, but then, so much pressure is probably on him every single fight. And he dominated a guy that, not many people can dominate. And then the guy threw his own shoulder out.
Yeah.
He just
overhand right.
He must have thrown that thing hard because his shoulder popped out of its socket with the overhand right, and then next thing you know, it's dangling, and Jose goes in for the finish, and of course he got it because the guy had one arm in excruciating pain, one shoulder. So I don't know. You think Jose was that far ahead? He won all 3 rounds going into that one, right?
I didn't see the first or the second round. I saw the whole third round, or towards the whole third round, and then the part of the fourth round.
How do you look on the third? Do you think?
I think he was outstriking him.
Yeah, I think so. I think he was. I didn't look at the judges, but scorecard. He didn't look like, his usual Jose, but then again, he's fighting a mega tough guy, so I think he was winning all 3 rounds going into the 4th, and then, the poor Korean Zombie threw his own shoulder out.
Yeah.
He beat himself. He lost. He beat himself, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's weird. But anyway, so that was, kind of a disappointing way to fight, end the fight. We would have liked to see it ended a little more... I don't know, a little more decisively, instead of an injury stopping the fight. But still, whatever. It was a good card, not great. Not the best card the UFC's had, but then again, it's pretty hard to get a great card every single time when you're averaging 3 a month. So, but anyways, that's all we got to say.
Tip of the night, don't beat yourself.
He heard it.